I'm
and your
asking you
department.
to willingly give me your
I've
ID.
not broken any laws.
I'm
is
not
that correct?
forcing you to do that.
I've not broken any laws. Is that
What does
correct?
that have to do with me asking you to give you ID?
Because you don't have to have articulable reasonable suspicion to gain my ID.
No, I don't. I'm asking you to give it over.
You have to
willingly identify yourself. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, you're trying to violate my Fourth Amendment right.
I'm not trying to violate any rights. If I was trying to violate your rights,
I
I'd be doing it by force. My supervisor isn't working today.
Okay.
I'm the only officer.
Welcome to Mr. Right, the place where real encounters between law enforcement and the people unfold before your eyes.
On a sweltering afternoon at a rural Midwest county fair, where over 63% of the population lives in agricultural zones, a young man and his service dog stepped into a public space. But within minutes, tension escalated when a staff member demanded he leave, and police were called. What seemed like a resolved incident quickly turned volatile when Officer Wise followed him all the way to his car, demanding ID without any clear legal basis. The man responded with a calm yet firm stance, citing the Constitution, refusing to present ID, and forcing the officer to back off. The entire standoff lasted under 10 minutes, but sparked a much larger debate on civil rights and abuse of authority. So who do you think was in the right in this confrontation? Watch the full video on the original channel Inspector Penguin to catch every intense detail, and leave a comment with the letter R below to share your view. Don't forget to subscribe to Mr. Right to stay updated on all upcoming legal showdowns.
Hello.
How's it going, officer?
Are you Brandon?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any ID on you?
I do actually. Yeah.
Can I see that, please?
But my name is Brandon Hopkins, and the reason why we're having this conversation is literally just because I came up and
Well, look. Can I see your ID?
I'd rather not give you my ID. I haven't broken any laws.
I'm not saying you broke any laws. I just want to identify you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Brandon. My name is Brandon.
Okay.
And I haven't broken any laws, so therefore I wouldn't want to give you my ID if that's okay.
I'm just confused as to why not.
I'm not. I wasn't disorderly. She's the one being disorderly. I literally came up to have a conversation. I was talking to him for like 2 minutes. She slammed the door, came over here. She said she was calling you guys, so I didn't leave. Because I didn't want to run away.
What's your middle name, Brandon?
My middle name is Alan, but I'm not going to give you any more information. My name is Brandon. She called you and told you who I was.
What's your date of birth?
I'm not going to give you any more information.
Okay.
I'd like to not give any more information. That's okay.
Why won't you give me your date of birth? I don't understand.
Why would you need to have my information?
Because I need to document your
It's a
information.
violation of my Fourth Amendment right.
It is not a
Well, sure, but I
violation
haven't
of
broken
your
any
rights.
laws.
I am asking you to give me
Well,
your
therefore, I'd
information.
like to be secure in my house if paper copy of first hand. I'd like to be secure in my first hand.
Okay, are you refusing to identify yourself?
Well, yeah, I haven't broken any laws.
Okay. So they have asked you to leave. Okay. If you refuse to leave, then you are trespassing, and that is breaking
Well,
the
they
law.
would have to trespass me, and I would have to be given an opportunity to leave. That's how trespass laws work. So if you want...
Good status. Can you start another unit? P2.
You want to ask them if I'm being trespassed?
She already said she wants you to leave.
Well, no, she wanted me to leave. She said she didn't tell me to leave leave this place. She just wanted me to leave the office.
You want him gone, right?
Is that not correct? Isn't that correct, Tom? She wanted me to leave the office, not the property.
Originally, she asked to walk away and leave the office.
Well, that's what I was. That's under my understanding. So if I'm being trusted, so if I'm, and that's why is because I was waiting for the officer. I'm sorry, sir. You're assaulting me?
No, I don't want you putting your hands next to me.
You just love to
He refused to walk away from my booth.
But
He refused to walk away, and I told him, I will have you removed from my grounds. If you don't walk away, I will call the police and have you removed.
so you want
He
him
very
gone? So you want
politely
me
said
trespass?
to me,
Is that correct? You want me trespass?
I don't want you trespassed. I want you removed off my grounds.
Well,
Nobody
that's
said you're
how it
trespassing.
works. He can't remove
You are,
me unless
you are
I'm
being
trespassed.
argumentative.
Legally, right?
This, he does. He just loves to do this. This is not the
So
first issue.
here's the deal.
Take him out.
If you want him gone, all right, we would have to formally trespass him. Is that what we want to do? 'Cause
That's up to you, Brandon. You have a choice.
I have a choice about what you're
So
telling
you
me.
can
to-
leave peacefully, or we can arrest you for trespassing.
Well,
What do you want to do?
No, sir. She can ask me if I'm trespassed, then I will.
You
Sir.
can leave peacefully, or we can arrest you for trespassing.
But they
what
have
do you
to
want to
trust. They have to trespass me though.
Yes, they do, and they can.
So am I being trespassed?
If you don't walk away
No,
from
that's
me
not how it
and
works. You have to trespass me,
you've
then I have to
been
be given an
asked-
opportunity to leave.
You've
Isn't
been
that
Please
asked
keep your
multiple
hands
times.
to yourself.
Well, could you also? Isn't that correct, officer? I have to be trespassed, and then I have to be given an opportunity to leave.
You are being told to leave.
by law.
Okay. At this point, I can arrest you for disorderly conduct. I can arrest you
Thank
for
you.
trespassing.
Well, I'm not being disorderly.
Yes, you are.
I will gladly leave this area. if
Yeah,
I'm
it's
being
time to leave. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, leave the fairgrounds.
Could I get your name and your badge number, please?
My name is Officer Wyss, WYSS. My badge number is 109.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your professionalism, sir. Well, you guys have
Wish
a
I
good
could say
day.
the same for you.
Well, I don't think I've been not professional.
I disagree. Because you're instigating.
I'm not instigating anything.
Yes, you are. Now
Sir.
it's time to leave. Let's go.
Yeah, I said I was going to leave.
Then let's go. Let's not talk about it anymore.
I have
Let's
to be
leave.
given an opportunity. You don't want me to use my free speech to leave? To leave this place? I can't use my free speech?
Go on.
I'm leaving.
All right.
Yeah. Officer Swiss. What a good guy. A public servant serving the public. I like to
Why
exercise.
you're refusing to cooperate?
I'd like to exercise. I'm cooperating. I'm walking to my car. I'm leaving. That's exactly what you told me to do. What are you doing right now? Exactly.
Well, like I said
I'd like
earlier,
to
I need-
exercise my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, if that's okay.
You're not
Ask
being
me
charged
any
with a
other-
crime.
Huh?
You're not being charged with a crime.
Well, exactly. So why would you want to make me insecure of
1511.
my houses, paper, property, effects, and things? Why would you want to make me insecure of my persons and violate my Fourth Amendment right? I'm leaving this place. That's what you told me to do, right?
Hang on just a second. Can you advise if he's signal 30? Sorry, I got a lot of background. Didn't hear that. All right.
I'm curious on why you're further harassing me.
Well, because I needed to determine whether or not you were who I thought you were. Because there is an individual with your name who was involved with, I believe it was St. Joe Police, and is possibly pending charges. So I needed to determine whether or not you had any warrants out for your arrest.
Well, I'd like to not further your investigation.
Well, you can be charged with obstructing justice at that point.
Well,
Or
obstruction is a
police.
physical act.
It's not.
It actually is.
So
By law, it's obstruction.
at this point, all right, unless you're going to give me ID to confirm this,
I'm not going to you're making me insecure of my house's paper, property, effects, and things. If you violate my Fourth Amendment right, I'm going to sue you
I'm
and your
asking you
department.
to willingly give me your
I've
ID.
not broken any laws,
I'm
is
not
that correct?
forcing you to do that.
I've not broken any laws, is that
What does that
correct?
have to do with me asking you to give you ID?
Because you don't have to have articulable reasonable suspicion to gain my ID.
No, I don't. I'm asking you to give it over.
You have to
Willingly identify yourself.
You
That's
have-
what I'm asking.
Yeah, you're trying to violate my Fourth Amendment right.
I'm not trying to violate any
You
rights.
have a
If I was trying to
supervisor?
violate your
Can I
rights,
get
I'd
your
be doing
supervisor?
it by force. My supervisor isn't working today.
Okay,
I'm
well-
the only officer. I'm in charge.
Well, you
today.
should get a supervisor before you make a mistake.
I don't have a supervisor working right now. I am the supervisor.
I would highly suggest you go above yourself before you make a mistake, because you walked over here to harass me and asked me to gain my ID. I've not broken any laws. I've not even been trespassed from
I'm not
this
forcing
place.
you to give
You
me
threatened
anything.
me with arrest if I didn't leave, which is a violation of my rights
Okay.
in general. That is assault, sir. You have a gun and a badge, maybe the badge, but that gun, that's an assault. You have no legal and lawful reason to tell me to leave this place. They never trespassed me from
I
this
guarantee
place.
you that's not an assault.
Well, I can tell you right now that if I use my words in a threatening manner, that's assault. If I touch you, that's battery. That's assault and battery. So
Okay.
obviously you need to learn the
So
law.
at this point, you've agreed to leave. I suggest you do that.
Well, I suggest you to stop
Okay.
harassing me further.
So
An armed
Get in your
gunman,
car and let's go.
armed gunman. You actually have no legal and lawful authority to even make me leave at this point. You
let's
understand
get in your car
that?
and go.
You understand
Okay, let's
that,
not make this
sir.
any worse than it needs to be.
Well, I would highly suggest you not make it any worse for yourself, because this is documented on video.
I understand
We're
that.
having a conversation. I wish you had a body camera, because you should. You have a spot for it to
Yes, I
hold
do.
yourself legally accountable for what you're doing right now.
Yep.
Because if you violate my rights and take me to jail, I'm going to sue you.
I understand that,
and your
and that is
department.
your right.
So
My
I
body camera's
highly,
charging right
so
now,
I
that's
highly
fine.
suggest
Okay.
you walk away, sir, because
So-
you have no legal and lawful authority to make me do anything at the moment.
I'm not trying
you
to make
have
you do
no,
anything.
You have no
I'm
ARS.
just
You have
asking
no
you to do that.
articulable, reasonable suspicion to do anything to me. What you're saying to me is unlawful in what you're doing. I've not broken the law. I've not been disorderly. I've not done anything wrong here. You're coming and harassing
So,
me. You walked.
are you leaving or not?
Over 100 yards to come here and harass me and try to gain my
Are you
information.
leaving or not?
I said I was going to leave. You are hindering that ability for me to do so.
I'm not hindering anything. I've not
Don't come over here like
physically
a
obstructed you.
tyrant.
Are you leaving or no? Or do you want to keep talking?
Do you have legal and lawful authority to even make me leave?
I'm not talking about making you leave. I'm asking you if you're
Sir,
leaving.
you're trying to exercise your authority and usurp authority over me, a
I'm sure
free
you
man,
wish that was the
a
case,
free
but
man
you're
in
not
this
nearly
place.
as
But
oppressed as you think you are.
You threatened me with arrest over there for
I told
disorderly
you what
when
would
I've
happen
not
if
been
you refused to leave.
But I've not been disorderly. You're assaulting my
So-
persons because you have no legal and lawful
Are you
authority.
leaving or no?
Why are you standing here?
Are you leaving or no? Yes
Why
or
are
no?
you, how are you serving the public
Are
right
you
now?
leaving? Yes or no?
I told you that I was going to leave,
All right,
but
then
I
let's
don't.
go.
But I don't have to leave. You
Let's go.
Sir. No, you wanted to come have this conversation with me. I don't have to leave.
No,
this
I'm
place.
bored of this conversation because you're not nearly as cool or smart as you think
But you
are.
understand.
So it's time to
I
go.
want you to know, as a public servant that works for me, I don't work for you.
No, I work for the people of the Berrien Springs.
I am the people, right? I am
Berrien
the
Springs.
people. No, you work for the people. You swore an oath to the U.S. Constitution to therefore protect my rights. You serve the public by protecting
Yes,
individual
and I am
rights.
employed by
and
the
what
people
you're
of
doing
Berrien
right
Springs and
now,
Orinoco Township.
trying to come over here
Okay.
and harass me to gain my
And you
my
are
property,
disrupting
my
the
papers.
peaceful
I'm not
execution of
disrupting
this fair.
anything. There is
All right.
nobody around here. There is absolutely nobody around here.
So are you ready to go?
You are disrupting my day by harassing
Okay.
me and coming over here. Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's it. If you continue
God
to
bl-
bother the staff at the fair, I will arrest you.
I'm not.
You understand that?
Sir, I have never bothered them at all. I was trying to have a communication with them. She got upset, slammed the door. God bless you, sir.
Thank you for watching today's video on Mr. Right. At a peaceful county fair in the heart of the American Midwest, where over 63% of the population resides in rural communities with limited access to legal resources, a seemingly minor incident quickly escalated into a tense confrontation. A young citizen, calm and legally informed, simply refused to show his ID when there was no clear legal basis. Yet this rightful action brought him face to face with the threat of arrest from an officer lacking lawful grounds. In just a few short minutes, the incident exposed a troubling reality: a lack of legal understanding on both sides. Citizen and authority can lead to abuse of power and unnecessary conflict. If you find yourself in a similar situation, remember this: you have the right to remain silent, to refuse to provide ID without lawful cause, and to request legal counsel if your rights are being threatened. Today's case is not just a personal story, but a vital lesson for over 330 million Americans. To protect your rights, you must first understand the laws you live under.